Well, folks, it's almost here. It's almost time. The recession everyone has warned us about is just nearly ready to sit on our face. And I know you're thinking, how could we have a recession when our president has been a glowing beacon of stability and calm since the moment he got into office? You would think when Wall Street investors wake up every morning and see a failed game show host calling some other world leader a twat, you would think they would feel our economy is sure-footed as a fucking mountain goat. But no, for some odd reason, people are concerned. The Dow Jones has been incredibly volatile, losing over 1,000 points over the past month, and in fact plunging 800 points in a single day. On top of that, insiders are selling stock like it's 2007 again. You know what happened after 2007? 2008, all right? And 2008 fucking sucked for everyone because it was a global financial crisis in which we gave trillions of dollars to assholes who already owned everything. They already had it. And we were like, here's a little left over. And then, of course, there's the big indicator of the recession that every media outlet has been talking about. If you turn on anything, they were talking about it, the famed inverted yield curve. Apparently, the inverted yield curve only happens before recessions hit. And it is happening right now. And I'm sure you're wondering, what in God's name is an inverted yield curve? Well, it's when the bond yields, they usually... You see, a bond norm. Okay, back up. The interest rate of a bond. I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know what it is. Okay, but I don't know. It means a recession is coming. Okay, I can't know everything. The other day I learned something about Kanye West and the inverted yield curve stuff. All fell out. Now, because Donald Trump knows that a recession means he won't get reelected, he has been running around saying everything is fine, unemployment is the lowest it's ever been, huzzah. First of all, when people are excited unemployment is low, that means they're excited the wage slavery of your average American is humming along nicely. Hey, really, let's get out a bucket of confetti and celebrate. And then let's pay somebody $3 an hour to clean it all up on their hands and knees. But beyond that, many of the jobs Trump is excited about are crappy nonsense jobs making $4 an hour to scrub pubes off of yoga mats or whatever, some first world bullshit job that we created just so people could go, I got a job. And you're like, what do? I bleach anuses for a living or whatever. I don't know. But here's the most important point. If you ignore that they're crappy jobs and that many people have stopped working altogether, stopped looking for work altogether, which doesn't get counted in the numbers, and that half my friends live in their parents' garages, which is awkward when I have to buy drugs from them. If you ignore all of that, then yes, unemployment is indeed below 4%. But as even Forbes has pointed out, historically speaking, when the U.S. unemployment rate falls under 4%, recessions follow soon after, because the economic cycle is already mature, the labor market is tight, and inflation is becoming a concern. So unemployment does not mean there's not a recession on the horizon. Donald Trump was wrong about something. Well, fucking call me tickled pink. There's a first time for everything, isn't there? Anyway, all the stuff I've said so far, you could probably find, or a lot of it find, on Forbes or CNBC or some other fucking network where the anchor's brain matter is made up of 80% Botox. They could tell you all this. But here's the part they don't dare say. We have an economic system that destroys people's lives once every 4 to 7 years. That's the average amount of time between busts. This time, it's 10 years, we're overdue. During the last financial crisis, millions of people lost their homes. Millions of people lost their jobs. There were estimated to be 10,000 suicides because of the last financial crisis. 10,000. And here we're running around worried that too many people are dying from terrorism or dying from taking selfies while driving or too many people got, accidentally impaled themselves on their own dildos so we have to make safety dildos that aren't so pointy. None of that matters. None of that holds a candle to late-stage capitalism. 10,000 people killed themselves rather than deal with our horse's ass of an economic system. And this isn't counting the number of people dying because they don't have health care, or they spent their whole life eating McDonald's because they couldn't afford healthy food. And how did, speaking of that, how did it become okay for healthy food to be so goddamn expensive? If something has a little cartoon of a green leaf on the bag, your wallet is fucked. You do not want to see that thing there, because that sucks. You got to cash in your IRA just to get a sack of baby carrots. Which, by the way, are actually made from regular-sized carrots. They just cut them up real small, and then they go, look, they're babies. That's not a baby carrot. Look, if I take an adult human and I chop him up into little pieces, I can't very well call those baby humans, can I? And I've tried. Point is, we have an economy that regularly decimates lives and eats our planet to the point of extinction. And we are told to believe this is the best we can do. Are you sure? Are you sure this is it? There's nothing at all in our big, ugly brains that could develop an economy that works in concert with the carrying capacity of the Earth? There's nothing that might not collapse every 7 years, forcing people with college degrees to go get work, giving hand jobs at truck stops. That's truly the best we can do. We suffer from a lack of imagination. I think our ruling elites are full of shit. I think we could do much better. I believe in us. I believe in our ability to think and change and grow. I believe in a system that cares about everyone, a system that is sustainable and secure. And I can tell you, this ain't it. This is a fraud, and baby carrots are the tip of the iceberg. Coming from Washington, D.C., the Belly of the Beast is Redacted tonight.